impact has just being nice, just being kind. And you're doing it with people who you're not expecting anything back from. You're just here for them. And so what we're trying to do in the next 4 or 5 days is bounce around the state and bring attention and awareness back to West Kentucky. We have um, getting things together, whether they be gas cards or food, or Target, Walmart, whatever cards where people can go out and get what they need, whether it's in Mayfield, Dawson Springs, or wherever. So we're just trying to kind of tie it all together.
Obviously, this place means a lot to TJ. Why was it important for you all to get back to Pillar for the second year in a row?
Well, I think the impact it had on everybody involved, including the staff and our own staff and players, this is impactful. This is, you get to the idea of what it means to, put on that uniform, what it means to other people. I think, they leave here feeling good. And Lance is one of the guys saying, when are we doing our community stuff? Like, he brought it up to us. And so, but the different players will come different. Some of them have classes and other things going on, but they'll be out as we go forward in different places.
Cal, it's the summer, but you seem to be really excited about this team.
I am. I mean, I get to work out with them. I enjoy being in the gym. I have to travel. It's part of my job, and getting out and letting. I was in Serbia, I was in Spain, and bouncing around different places. It's part of what I have to do. But the enjoyment I get is when I walk in that gym and I get to work with guys. And let me say this: the culture here is about player development. From my first year to last year with Oscar and the guys, and but the other thing is team building, which I've done over my lifetime. But you have to develop guys. But if they don't become a team, they can't do all the things they're trying to have done. So this gives me a chance to more, yes, we're doing individual development. We're as good as anybody in the country with that. But the biggest thing is, let's get these guys to be a team. We're going to the Bahamas. I hope everybody watches and says they have fun, they play hard, they play for each other. Wow, and this is only the summer. And we do have good players. I mean, we had guys that came back. We have some of the freshmen that came in, and Antonio Reeves. I mean, we got, we're blocking some shots. Damien's way better. Jacob's way better. Lance has put on pounds. I said, Lance, I want you to be 240. He's at 233 right now. Really like him to be 245 because we've all seen the impact he has on games when he plays, his energy. He's really a smart player. Now add the weight so that you can physically dominate. And he's done that.
Cal, do events like this help bring a team together?
Yes. Part of being a good teammate, people talk about, we're going to do the holistic. We're not just about basketball. All right, what do? Are you just talking it or you're doing it? And I think when you do this, it's about servant leadership. It's about understanding that you're not better than anybody, you're just more fortunate. And now all of a sudden, when you become that kind of teammate, that's what it's about, caring about others more than you care about yourself. And if you get that mindset as a team, now you're unbeatable. Now all of a sudden you got talent and you're caring about one another, and this is all part of that step. But it's aside from basketball. My hope is the rest of their lives. You see our guys in the NBA that win that Community Assist Award. That's giving back to communities. Hopefully they learned that while they were here.
Cal, last summer, NIL was so new, but you guys seem to kind of really be thriving in it.
It's different in basketball. I got 12 guys. We can do this. Companies are going directly to them. And here's the other thing. If a guy is a first-round draft pick, the marketing agencies will do for those kids. Talk about transfers. Most of them transferred because they weren't first-round draft picks. Just a fact. And they're either going to a place to try to break through, but for us, it's not hurt, it's helped. I knew the transfer portal, and I knew name, image, and likeness would be fine. Obviously, we got facilities and other things we got to step on the gas with, but I'm not sure the transfer portal's the right thing for the game, for the kids. How do you transfer 3 times and then graduate? You're not going to graduate. First sign of trouble, you run. Well, thank goodness Emmanuel Quickly didn't run. Thank goodness P.J. Washington didn't run. Thank goodness Willie Cauley, Nick Richards didn't run. They stayed and fought and all got drafted. That's what you're trying to teach.
A couple weeks ago, I asked.
And I got one more question because I literally got a call. I got to be on.
A couple weeks ago, I asked Kenny. Given the rivalry, given recruiting, you guys are probably going to recruit a lot of the same players. How is he worried about the friendship and the relationship not maintaining? He said, absolutely not. I'll pose the same question to you.
And I don't. Kenny's my brother. He's family. I wish him well, except when we play him. I hope he gets his head bashed in when we play him. Other than that, I hope they win every game. Will we recruit against them? Some. But that never has been an issue, Kentucky and Louisville, in recruiting. Some. But it's not like every kid we're recruiting, they're recruiting. And so, I want him to go out and do well. I want him to, this is his chance. This is his opportunity to prove himself. And I think you're going to see, I've said it all along, should have been hired 5 years ago at Louisville. But they got him now. He's surrounding himself with good people. He is a good person. And so, I think it's going to go fine.